This route avoids a road closure in 1.5 miles. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 5:43 a.m.
Thanks. I didn't want to forget that. This is the Lee Show.
I am feeling hella good. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here, because I am feeling hella good.
26th, 2023. I'm Woody, that's Raving.
Hi.
There's Greg Corey.
Good morning, Woody.
Menace, good morning.
Good morning, Woody. Hi.
Menace is here. We got Sammy.
Good morning.
We got Caroline. Morgan is here. Vaughn is here, our video producer. And we got the phones open for you at 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Topic at hand. What are your customer red flags? We've been setting this up and asking you to give us your feedback on our Facebook, facebook.com/The Woody Show. Also the after hours voicemails. But now you can call in, text in with your story. Like you obviously got to work with the public.
Yeah,
Which can suck.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you hear those stories all the time.
yeah.
Just people being douchebags. You see it all the time. You see it on social media.
Right.
Now people at stores with the just constant shoplifting.
Right.
No. Oh, did you see that video that went viral just recently in San Francisco? You know it's awful anyways, but
Yes.
a whole Target has like all these panels over all the items now.
Yeah, we did. This person used to work loss prevention for Kmart back in the day. They said we were able to handcuff people and detain shoplifters.
Really?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
for $50, we called the police, get them picked up.
Back when there were rules.
Yeah.
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 And a free-for-all.
Yeah. Most epic moment when a woman telling her blind husband to walk out of the store with a cart full of DVDs and batteries.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway, so the question here is like, there's a customer that comes in, and for me, when I waited table, this is where
Yes.
I would go, oh man. If it was two teenagers, fine. Just two teenagers sitting there. I know what they're gonna order. They're gonna order something like kind of like fountain drink and cheese fries. That was pretty much it.
Okay.
And it was gonna be a lousy tip. But the people who are gonna be a pain in the ass, old people.
Old people?
Every time,
Oh.
almost without fail.
Because they're
Because
entitled.
They are. They were just
'Cause they don't
worst.
care.
They were demanding. This one guy, I remember, like, oh, this guy, and he just had that scowl, that old person scowl. That he ordered his food. He was with some other person. They ordered their food. I brought the food, and then they sat there and they just chatted for like 10, 15 minutes. And then he calls me over and goes, "This food is cold." I said, "It wasn't when I brought it."
Right. Might be hot.
It wasn't when I brought it, dude.
Yeah.
And he, of course,
That's how food works.
I'm stubborn.
Mister.
I didn't give up, and they called the manager over and the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was pissed. But like, yeah, somebody walks in, you don't even have to talk to them yet. Maybe you just see them and you know they're a pain in the ass.
It's
When I
the
worked
Karen
at a pizza
haircut.
place, it was when the baseball or softball teams would come
Oh,
in after their game.
fuck
and
that.
there'd be like 30 of them, and I thought
Yeah.
this is going to be an absolute mess. And
Yeah.
it always was. Spilled stuff, flipped over pizza, napkins everywhere.
Yeah.
Such a disaster.
Jen on our Facebook says customers with an AOL.com email address. I know immediately that their inquiry is going to be difficult to handle or just a bizarre interaction.
That happens here too. The second like somebody wins a prize, if they have like an iCloud.com or live.com email address, I know they're gonna hit us up later and said that they never got the info.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Jessica says when a client informs me that they are a blogger or that they know the owner.
Oh, that's got to be a good one.
Yeah.
Friends with the owner.
Just want to let you know.
I told you there was this guy. He was got a hockey game, and the guy's just working the little stand
Right.
for getting like a Coke or some pretzels, whatever they were selling.
Okay.
I was just there for a soda. This guy, he goes like, "Hey, Dave working today?" I guess Dave must have been like a supervisor or somebody.
Okay.
And this guy behind the counter is like, "I'm just trying to sell stuff, man. I'm just trying to get." And he looks at the guy and goes, "Think so." And I think this guy in front of me was waiting for him to go, "Oh yeah, hey, let me find them," or whatever. This guy, that's always it. Think so. And the guy's like standing there. I'm like, "Hurry up, man! I just want to get my drink and move on."
Like, you know how many people work here?
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Man. Hey, is so-and-so working today? Why? What do you want?
Right. Tell them I said hi.
You work with the public. What is a customer red flag? They've only had to say a few words, maybe not even any word at all. You just see them, and you know it's going to be trouble. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. If you want to call in, share your story with us. Well, taking those, you can also send us a text over to 22987. We're getting some of your stories and your feedback coming up next here on The Woody Show. Hang on.
Did you wait? I cannot understand the word you're saying. It's in my ear.
Back in a few, it's The Woody Show. We'll be back soon. All 98.7. LA's new alternative. All 98.7 presents
An exclusive album release party with Smashing Pumpkins. Booker and Stryker. How about a hangout with us and the Smashing Pumpkins? When your way in all this week, you're going to be up close with Billy Corgan.
Join us to celebrate the release of the Pumpkins' new album, Autumn. Just listen to Alt 98.7 all this week from 7 to 7 for your shot to call in and win.
LA's new alternative.
Hey, it's Kristen Lee-Wan. Looking to get started on your new nursing career? Now is the time. Are you a working RN ready for the next step? The Marcia First School of Nursing can help you launch or advance your nursing career right now. There's no wait list, so 2023 is the time to get started. At the Marcia First School of Nursing, you can earn your associate's degree and train to become a registered nurse, or get your bachelor's degree if you're a working RN. Classes are filling up fast, so get started today. To learn more, call 855-NEW-CAREER. That's 855-639-2273, or visit mfnursing.com.
I studied Spanish in college and never got fluent, but then I tried Babbel.
Want the most effective way to learn another language? In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel's bite-sized lessons will have you learning another language in as little as 3 weeks.
Babbel gets you speaking quickly about things you actually talk about in the real world.
University studies have shown that using Babbel for 15 hours is equivalent to a semester of college Spanish. If you want to learn a new language, there's no better way than Babbel. Go to Babbel.com to try Babbel for free. That's Babbel.com.
This report is sponsored by Macy's.
Sunny today, high of 88
Bro,
for Van Nuys,
I don't know what you're fucking
77
doing.
for downtown, 75 for Orange County, and 60s along the coast.
It's Macy's Friends
Fucking
and Family
move.
with incredible deals on great gift ideas for Mother's Day.
Fucking move,
Take
you
an extra
dumb- alright,
30% off with your
dipshit.
coupon or Macy's card and take 15% off fragrances and
What are you
skincare,
doing?
too. Going on now at Macy's.
What are you
Savings
fucking
off regular
doing?
Sale and clearance prices, exclusions apply.
Wait, aren't these all charitable donations?
At Magda's Tax Prep, every person counts.
I have to file for an extension.
She needs new auditors to maximize returns on her family time.
Itemized deductions. Can someone help with these 1099?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy.
The Woody Show.
Alt 98.7. Traffic is sponsored by Blindster.com. Going to start off in Southgate. If you're heading northbound 710, you're planning to exit at Firestone Boulevard. Be aware there's a crash that has that Firestone off-ramp completely blocked. Also, a couple problems on the 91, westbound 91 at Carmenita. In Cerritos, the crash is sitting on the shoulder. Eastbound 91, right after Knott Avenue at Buena Park, you've got a crash that has the right lane blocked. Shopping for new blinds? At Blindster, they offer over 50 different blinds, shades, and shutters at low prices, custom made for your windows, and shipping is free. Shop at home and order 10 free samples of any product before you buy. Blindster.com. It's Greg Goring. It's your All 98.7 Traffic.
All right, thank you very much, Greg Goring. So we got more alternative income keywords today. So a chance to win $1,000 with these keywords throughout the day, every hour, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Also, Renaissance Pleasure Fair tickets. It's happening Saturdays and Sundays now through May 21st. They're in Irwindale.
Yes, it was so much fun.
Another chance to win those 4-pack of free tickets. And the big event, Smashing Pumpkins, is coming Tuesday at the iHeartRadio Theater.
Right. Nice.
It's an iHeartRadio Alt 98.7 exclusive album release party.
Hell yeah.
Hosted by Booker and Stryker. You can win your way in every hour, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. today. You're on Alt 98.7. We get an update closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, this is so weird. There was an hours-long standoff last night in Hollywood after a weirdo scaled the KTLA news tower.
Oh,
I saw that, yeah. The sign ruled.
30 feet up, and he had a sign. One side said, "Free Billie Eilish."
Yeah.
And then on the other side, it said, "MK Ultra sex slaves, Donald Marshall clones." Whatever the hell that is.
Is Billie Eilish locked away somewhere?
Free Billie.
Right. Is there something we don't know about Billie? So please put up one of those giant inflatable airbags underneath the tower. Shut down power to the marquee just in case. And while the guy then played the electric guitar for a little while.
You have some muscles?
Cops described him as a protester, but who knows what he was protesting. So 3 hours later, 9:30 last night, the guy finally climbed down on his own, now facing charges of trespassing.
He brought the electric guitar up there.
They should have just shot him down.
Total weirdo. I wore
Drank them
like
and
a
have
trank
one
top.
of those like cougar nets down below. Yes, cougar net.
I want to see the bounce.
No,
Oh, God.
I want to see a bounce on a cougar net.
You want to hear the thud?
Yeah.
At the very last minute, somebody claimed a winning $1.5 million Powerball prize. It was set to expire a couple days
what's going
ago.
on
But
here?
somebody came forward and claimed the prize money just hours before that deadline.
Wow.
The ticket was from an October Powerball drawing. It was bought at a mobile gas station in Santa Clara County. Matched every number except the Powerball number, so $1.5 million, but still no word if the person who bought the ticket is a resident or was visiting California. So now officials are verifying.
Chance be coming back on the 10 anytime soon.
I don't know why, but part of me was hoping they would miss the deadline. That's so mean. I don't know, because I wanted to see it in the news, like $1.5 million
Back
winner.
into the kitty.
Yeah, and then you finally hear from the person.
And they found it like hours later.
I don't know why. I was like, damn it,
dick.
It got claimed. Oh,
That's not very nice.
It's not nice at all, but that's how I felt, being honest.
That's how it goes.
Monday was the day to do whale watching off the coast of SoCal, because on Monday a group of people out with Newport Coastal Adventure saw a pod of killer whales.
Really?
Even an orca calf. And the killer whales are making a trip up the coastline. It's very rare to see them off the coast of Southern California. Whale watchers spent about 2 hours watching them, and some even swam underneath the boat. And researchers say this is the same pod of whales that was last seen near Morro Bay in October. That's north of Pismo Beach, and they have been spotted as far north as Vancouver.
Yeah, but why go on a boat when you can just go to the Woody Show YouTube page and go watch? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's really close to being the same.
That's happening, Wood.
What about the forecast today, Sammy?
Sunny today, high of 88 in the valley, 77 for downtown, 75 for Orange County, and 60s along the coast.
All right, our Facebook topic of the week, customer red flags. You work with the customers. You just know by looking at them or what they say. They're going to be a pain in the ass. Details next.
Ontario, California weather.
Right now in Ontario, it's 53 degrees and clear. Today, it'll be sunny, with a forecasted high of 87 and a low of 53.
Fuck. It was you. This is who I really am inside.
alternative. It's the Woody Show. The Woody Show. So look, as a customer, you know the things that immediately give you a feeling about how a server or a restaurant in general is going to be like, oh man, this person's going to be trouble to deal with. Yeah, well, they feel the same way about customers, right? Anybody who's, I can speak from first-hand experience working in food service, we definitely knew, or had some ideas of who was going to just be a pain in the ass. Yeah, like one person said, when somebody orders a water with 2 lemons and a straw, it seems simple, but I can guarantee you, you are in for so much more than 2 lemons and a straw. I can tell every time. That's like if you're that specific about the water.
Right. A bunch of substitutions and stuff.
Oh yeah, there was another one on our Facebook, facebook.com/Woody Show. Says, when I was a server, I go to take an order and they would start with, quote, I don't see what I want, so I'm just going to piece stuff together to create my own.
Oh, okay.
9 times out of 10, it was a middle-aged, upper-middle-class white woman. Sorry, but they are the worst, and they're terrible tippers.
Absolutely. I'm going to piece it together.
I'm just going to piece it together.
Go home and make it.
When I sold televisions, it was always people that were slightly well-dressed, male.
Yeah.
And if they asked more than 3 questions, I go, oh, they're buying this online. They're not actually going to buy it.
Okay.
They just
want to see it in person.
They just want to get all the information out of me and then walk away.
877-44-WOODY. It's 877-44-WOODY. Let's go to Chuck. Hey, good morning, Chuck.
Hello, Chuck.
Good morning, Woody. How's it going?
We're doing
Brady, how are you? Greg?
Hi.
Sammy? Everybody good?
We're doing fantastic. All right, so what's a customer red flag? How do you know?
Dude, old money. Anyone that has on a large hat of any sort. Woody, I know you were a server. Did you ever work fine dining?
No, I never worked fine dining.
Oh.
Ever.
I worked.
I should have. I always thought like that'd be a good, like, if you're gonna wait tables, you might as well go somewhere where the bill's gonna be more than, again, teenagers coming in and asking for like a Coke and some cheese fries.
Yeah. Right.
So big hats.
I've worked at restaurants where people have ordered $1,500 bottles of wine. You know.
Okay. So how do you tell?
I worked at a very popular, well-known restaurant in New Orleans, and I mean, we had this 80-year-old debutante who would come in, and we had to have a phone book ready for her to a certain letter, so that each butt cheek would be level for her. And one night she got so drunk on martinis, she soaked our phone book in the chair in the main dining room.
Her name was Raven.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
How big was her hat?
Yeah, the hat was probably
huge.
Like one of those derby hats.
Huge, big brims, big derby hat.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Chuck.
That's
Appreciate
so weird. I had never heard the big hat thing, but we got a text saying I work at a wine bar and women who wear big hats.
Yeah, see?
And bonus points if there's a feather or beads on the hat.
Let's go to Paul. Hey, good morning, Paul.
Hello.
What do you do, and what's a customer red flag that you've noticed?
Well, I've been an auto mechanic for about 20 years, and usually one of my favorites was customer will come in, and I tried to fix something myself, but it's like, I know I'm in for a world of hurt usually when that happens.
They made it worse.
Yeah.
Or, you know, the suspiciously the cheap shop down the street tried to fix it, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be bad, like the do-it-yourselfers when they give up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They make
I
things
mean,
worse.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You try to save a buck, but yeah.
I used to try certain things, not with like cars and stuff, but I used to try things.
Cars, forget about it.
Just to try to see, you know, that might be cool. Like, because I like home improvement stuff, or I like all that stuff.
I love it.
I'm not very good at it, turns out.
But in the older days of when my car would break down, I open the hood, I think, what am I looking at?
Yeah,
right.
What do I expect to see?
Yeah. All right, Paul, thanks for the call, man.
Thanks, Paul.
Appreciate it. Let's go to, how about Russ? Say good morning,
Hello,
Russ.
Good morning, Woody Show. Hey, I do architectural structural drafting, draw commercial buildings.
Yeah.
And when I started my career, I started out in home builders. And you could tell it was going to be just a hemorrhoid if they pulled up in a Mercedes or BMW or kind of gave off any vibe of wealth. Like, oh, this is going to be a never-ending
It's entitlement.
story.
That's all it
Down in
is.
front of you and say, well, we haven't really thought up what we want.
Like, if you're entitled, be willing to pay for that fucking assholeness.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is going to be change after change after change, and then, inevitably that would never get built. It would just fizzle and fade into the distance. But,
See, that's why you got to charge them the fee up front anyway, right? Just to have the meeting and otherwise you just waste your time. Exactly. It won't go anywhere. All right, hey Russell, thanks for the call, man.
Yeah, good morning,
Yeah, somebody says when they respond to, hey, how are you, with I wanna, and they go right into their
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Customers that get mad at me for doing my pitch. At my restaurant, we had to ask if you wanted an appetizer with the drink order. If people were rude, then the meal would go just about as smooth as an earthquake.
Exactly.
Menace, I don't want to hear your specials.
I don't want to hear about the specials. Yeah.
Oh, what a waste of time.
It is. I've never ordered a special ever. You have a menu. I'm going to order from it.
Yeah, I would say from like a radio perspective, the people that you know are a pain in the ass, or the people that you got an event and you draw their name or whatever the ticket is, whatever ticket, not lottery ticket.
Yeah,
sure. Raffle ticket.
Yeah.
God damn. Jeez, I hate that when that happens.
Isn't that weird?
You're like, what is this?
The ticket with the numbers.
Anyway, you draw the damn winner and they come in, where are the seats at?
Right.
That's our favorite. You won tickets to this concert. Everybody here is trying to win. You won them.
Yep.
Where are the seats at? And it's not even like, oh, cool, that's awesome. You happen to know where the seats. It's like, well, they're going to decide whether they want to accept the prize or not.
Yeah.
Right. Where are the seats at?
Oh no, this happens to me because I do that a lot with the raffle tickets. And a family of four will show up, and they'll all get raffle tickets, and a couple people will win in the family, and then the other people they're saying they're trying to win, they start getting mouthy. It's the worst, and always at the end of the event, they'll be upset about the family winning multiple times.
This is the Facebook topic that we've been asking you to call in and leave us your feedback on, or on our Facebook.com/The Woody Show, your customer red flag. They don't have to say anything. Sometimes you can just look at them and know this customer's going to be a pain in the ass. Let's go to Michael. Hey, good morning, Michael.
Michael.
Hey, Woody Show. How we doing, guys?
We're doing fantastic. All right, so what's your story? Customer red flag.
Yeah, I worked at a ski resort for 5 years, SoCal ski resort, and plain cheeseburgers, always the red flag, either if it's for children or the parent that just wants a quick meal. Doesn't matter, it's going to get sent back. It's going to be too dry of bread, they want ketchup, 2 bags of ketchup on the table, just to put it on there. It's like, come on, just a burger.
Yeah, I know.
I have a buddy like that.
Yeah.
Only mustard and cheese, and if anything else is on it, he freaks out and goes to the front and slams it down.
Summertime we would do ciabatta buns too. So at altitude with winds and everything, you serve that on a patio table plain. That thing's going to be hard as a rock by the time they're taking a bite.
Yeah.
So then they complain they want any kind of spread on there. Oh wait, there's too much mayo. Well, you know what? It sounds like you don't enjoy a burger if you want it plain anyway.
I tell you what, you can make a burger at home.
You sure can.
It's not very difficult. There's multiple ways to do it, even if you don't have a grill.
And there's never too much mayo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on.
Let's say hi to Carl. Hey, good morning, Carl.
Carl.
Hey, Woody Show, what up?
What up? Customer red flag.
People who think they know your job better than you, flat out. I work for myself. I'm a coppersmith, and I'll pull up to somebody's house, and they'll start telling me how to do my job. I'll instantly either walk away from the estimate or leave the job flat out and tell them, go find someone you can boss around, because that's not me.
Yeah. See, I always feel a little, weird about it, but I don't tell anybody how to do their job. I'm just interested in how stuff is done.
So like, watch.
Yeah, everyone. But I also
Canadian customers. Perfectly fine, but when they start telling me you need to do this, and this, we're done.
Yeah, because I've stopped doing that because I feel like sometimes I overstay my welcome.
Yeah, I get intimidated, or I don't want to get in the way.
Because something I'm interested in, like, how you do it and whatever. And so, like, I'll be sitting there and I'm not like asking questions about like what they're doing or how they're doing it. I'm just having a conversation about whatever with them, and I'm just like keeping an eye on what they're doing, not to make sure they're doing it right. I've hired them to do the job, but I'm just interested in how it's done. And then I'm like, I gotta stop doing this. They gotta be so annoyed.
9 times out of 10, we don't mind that, but it's like I said, it's the people who insist that they know better. That just drives me up a wall.
What's one of your most common projects? Because coppersmith sounds so,
yeah,
What would you do the most?
I do a lot of slate, copper, and tile restoration work, so it's a lot of outdoor, on-the-house stuff, architectural restoration, restoring old stuff. So it's pretty specialized, but yeah, exactly. A lot of new copper gutters, downspouts, flat roofs out of copper.
It's all the junkies steal it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Strip the house.
All right, Carl, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate you listening to the Woody Show.
See you, Carl.
Have a good one, brother.
Bye-bye. Let's go to Rachel here on line.
Hey,
Good
Rachel.
morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Our Facebook question, customer red flags. What do you got?
So I work EMS, which is, I work on an ambulance. And a lot of people will call and they'll say, well, I was going to drive myself, but I figured if you took me, I would get seen a lot faster. And 9 times out of 10, they just get put in the waiting room when I take them. But a lot of people think that they call an ambulance, and that's the red flag that they say is, oh, I drive myself, but, you know, I figured I could sing faster if you took me.
Yeah, then, then you got to pay for the ambulance ride.
Does that make them a pain in the butt, though? That's why I called the ambulance. No lie.
It is?
Yeah. I was very sick, but I wasn't sure I could get myself there. But I thought, okay, if I go in the ambulance, I'll get back in a bay. And
Was
I
that
did.
the appendix thing?
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't even move.
That was, but like when my mother was going through pains that ended up being very serious, like, why did you call the ambulance? Because you're in a lot of pain. At least they'll put you back in the back.
And to say,
Well, a lot of times with the hospitals right now, they're so full that even if you call an ambulance, you're going to still get put out the front if it's not like super critical. But you'll get people that will call and they'll be like, my toe's been hurting for 2 weeks. I just think I was Yeah.
I'd be so embarrassed.
I had a lady tell me that like her quote unquote her fat roll on her side was hurting for the last 2 months and she wants to go to the hospital.
Oh, gross.
All right. We're going to have to have that removed.
Gross.
All right, Rachel, thank you for the call. I appreciate you listening to the Woody Show.
See you, Rachel.
My fat roll hurts.
Fat roll hurts. Somebody else hit us up saying, I'm a nurse, so I guess you could say my patients are my customers. The big red flags are when they come in and they're allergic to all the pain meds except for the one that happens to be the most potent one, which is
Yep, that's great.
Interesting.
Nothing works.
Dilaudid.
Is that Dilaudid? Oh, Dilaudid, yeah.
Dilaudid, that's like
Dilaudid.
Extra morphine.
Yeah. That's the only one they're not allergic to.
Everything else, though, that's so funny. That's an addict.
So
honestly.
877-44-WOODY. Customer red flags. We'll get to some more of your feedback coming up next on the Woody Show. Hang on.
We'll be back. Follow up to the Woody Show. Call 98.7. LA's new alternative.
Some people like A and others like B. At BMW, we prefer X. Like the Dynamic X3.
Like the Dynamic X3.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. To the challenge of our rivals.
What is this guy in the four-wheel? Fucking minivan in front of me,
service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. See Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska.
Fart noises. Sexual innuendo.
And the icing on the cake, we're going through 69
Woody Show. Hi, welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday morning. Our Facebook topic, your customer red flags. Like, you know, when a customer walks in, the minute they say the first thing to you, or the look on their face, or whatever else gives it away, this customer's going to be a pain in the ass.
The worst.
Just some other kind of generic stuff that people are texting us. I'm just tired of people in general.
Well, who isn't?
A German Shepherd doesn't care about trans beer or anything else political. He just cares about meatballs. I'm going to stick with dogs.
Okay. I don't blame anybody for that.
Right. Let's go to Mike. Hey, good morning, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, good morning.
All right, what do you got for us?
Oh, my Lord. Do you try to get anything gluten-free?
Gluten-free. Okay, yeah, customers asking about the gluten-free stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked at grocery retail for about 9 years. I've seen the trends of gluten-free, paleo, keto, all that stuff. And
Atkins.
Yep.
I you ask them the questions, and then you look through their mask, and it's hilarious when we see the fear in their face.
Yeah, what do you say to them?
I just ask them if it's for diet or if it's for health needs, just to kind of see if they really
know why they're gluten-free.
Yeah. So is this by choice or by allergy?
Right.
Right.
It's by fad.
Right. Well, I'm trying to lose weight.
Oh, yeah. Gluten makes me tired.
That's how it works.
I remember somebody told me I've had so much more clarity.
All right.
I'm more balanced.
All right, Mike, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate you listening to The Woody Show. All right, later. 877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with your text over to 22987. Some other stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about. Speaking of the pandemic, you reminded me of the mask thing. I saw this, and I thought this was interesting because, you know, we're a little past 3 years now.
Yeah.
From when from the lockdown when it started. And there was that
lockdown.
Yeah, to flatten the curve.
Quick 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah,
See you
there
guys in
was
2
that
weeks. Year
thing
later,
in the news
I did not go back to that office.
You know, with Fauci basically denying. He's like, name one school or one business one factory that I ever shut down.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, come on, you're splitting hairs here, man. Like, you weren't the one who, you know, said this is closed, but they were going off all of your recommendations.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, let's not split hairs. But what was the weirdest thing that you remember about the start of the pandemic?
Nobody was out. It was empty streets, like an apocalyptic movie.
People hoarding toilet paper, and I bet, man, that's the last time you saw stuff like, you know.
My mother had toilet paper in every corner of her house.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
Weird.
All the Zoom calls for everything, or like Zoom birthday parties.
Yes.
Zoom graduation parties.
Yeah.
Or like the birthday parties where people just drive down your street and wave.
Yeah.
That's right, grades.
Yeah.
So weird.
Wiping down mail.
Yep.
Yeah.
So weird.
Taking your clothes off at the door.
Yeah. This other response was this thing that I saw, how every ad used the same formula. It had the piano music, shots of like
sad stuff.
You know, essential workers and stuff doing their things, and lines like, in these trying times, we're together even when we're apart.
Dude, right, everything was, we're in this together.
Super over the top.
We're
dramatic.
literally not.
How afraid everybody was of, like, let's just say you had to sneeze. You didn't have COVID. You weren't even sick. You just, you know, something got a little tickle. And you had to sneeze, or you had to clear your throat in public. And you're like, oh, God.
Luckily, we don't work with anybody like that. Every time you would cough or sneeze, COVID, COVID.
When restaurants started selling groceries, that was the thing for a minute.
Yeah.
Because these restaurants all had like
things that were going to expire.
They had an abundance of supply. Yeah, and so you can get a deal like on a bunch of raw chicken breasts.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No.
Yeah.
And then the to-go cocktails was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you want to get your to-go cocktail so that you can go home and watch Tiger King.
Of course.
Yeah. So what's the weirdest thing you remember from the start of the pandemic? You want to text over to 22987. But yeah, we'll get to some more of these calls on the topic. What's the customer red flag that you notice as soon as somebody walks in, as soon as you start dealing with them? 877-44-WOODY. It's 877-44-WOODY. It's The Woody Show.